of my favourites.
Yeah.
Big riff.
It's a cracking rock song.
Yeah, and written.
One of the first songs we wrote, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's definitely the oldest for like this batch. And I wrote it just after Sean. You reached out to Sean and said, "Hey Sean, I know you haven't heard from us for a long time."
It was a bit more before that.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little while.
Yeah. It wasn't like tonight. No, it was like.
Hey, do you want to do something tonight? Yeah.
Yeah.
Come to the forum.
In 3 months, do you want to play with us as Antiskeptic?
We'd reconnected.
Yeah.
Chatting and true.
And then around that time, an offer of doing a show with Anne Boleyn kind of came on the table, and we were like, maybe, and we talked about it, and
I was like, yeah, why not? Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
let's do it.
That was a huge moment.
That was a huge moment, and we were like, these guys were like, woo, we're gonna play a gig. I was like, woo, we're gonna do an album, we're gonna do video clips.
He starts writing straight away.
Yeah. I got home, I opened this door, slammed it shut, went to set my guitar. I was like, I've got to write a new album.
The engine was on.
Yeah. And I thought this is my chance to write a song that I've wanted to write for about 10 years. And you know, Evie by
The Rights.
It's by Easy Beats.
Easy Beats.
Or Stevie Wright.
Yeah.
It's by Stevie Wright.
Yeah, solo, right. So I just love that idea of the riff, the gap, and then the vocal. And I went, I gotta do that. Like, that'd be sick. What's my version of that? And I was like, and I was like, if I can play that and sing that, that'll be pretty sick. And again, move us away from Antiskeptic's just big rock chords. They pick 3 chords and that's the chorus and that's the verse. I always want to be stretching myself. I think that, like, I don't know. I always, by now I probably should have learned different than to be always playing just on the point of where I'm about to stuff up. Like pushing my...
Have you learnt yet?
No. But because, like, I keep writing songs where it's like, this is right on the cusp of my ability to sing a lead vocal and play this at the same time. But I think that's just always been part of Antiskeptic sound.
And so you go and do it on this record and you throw me in the deep end for the second verse.
Yeah. I'm like...
He can do it.
You're lead singing the second verse, by the way.
Yeah, which is another thing. I think you guys hadn't shown me the original demo, but you guys hooked up and you added your part and then you sent it to me and I was like... We're back, baby. Let's do this.
Yeah.
It's a great rock song.
Yeah.
So it definitely got us excited and kicked us.
And
kicked off the record writing process, really.
I would go one step for myself. More than the record thing, it made me feel like we're a band again.
Yeah.
And that there is the possibility, anything's possible. Like more shows. Maybe we release a single. Who knows what could happen, but the fact that that door of opportunity or possibility was open in my mind meant I just embraced everything. I was like, yeah, let's just do it. Let's write a record. Sure.
And it's been a weird kind of...
Yeah, I was going to say, like, it was like, we're back for like 6 shows, and then we'll just sit down for 2.5 years.
It was a short.
Well, yeah, it's been a different kind of process. We started getting all this momentum, and then COVID hit, But the positive of COVID happening is it's given us the most time we've ever had to write an album. So you wrote so many songs.
There's like 3 albums worth of material that was, from start to finish. And a lot of it's on the cutting room floor, unfinished, and some of it's completely finished.
Yeah. But we kind of set a rule, like, for songs to make this album, we all have to give it the tick and love it. So
absolutely.
That time that we all had to endure through COVID, just gave us plenty of time to refine songs.
It's the songs Antiskeptic rejects that make Antiskeptic the best.
Oh, I think you said something the other day. This is kind of like a greatest hits.
Have you heard of Biffy Clyro?
True.
We're not as good as those guys.
Okay. Also really good.
Yeah. I was going to say, just the meaning of the song is like we're all parents now, and any parents out there watching will sympathise in the great challenge that it is to
have gamers.
Gamers that are also willing to spend time outside and go for a bike ride or go and see the sky for every now and then. So, and that's a temptation for, not so much probably for you, Nico, with gaming. No. You're a little bit more... Do you want to confess anything, Sean?
I'm definitely a grown-up gamer. Definitely. And so we have kids who are also playing games now. And
it's not just games, it's iPhones and everything.
It's
a massive issue with the younger
social media
today.
is the gaming of,
screens,
so many people.
Man.
Yeah,
everywhere screens. And we come from a time where screens were just a thing. They're an accessory, not the center point.
Yeah. And I guess I just have a fear of there's this theory of the 10,000 hours that you need to invest in something to become an expert, right? And I just fear that a lot of that time, that 10,000 hours, is being used for things that don't lead anywhere. Like I keep saying to my boys, sure, enjoy your gaming,
in moderation,
have a bit of fun, right? But realize what it is, right? Gaming in and of itself leads literally nowhere for like 99% of the gamers, right? So you've got to realize all this time I'm investing, whilst it's immersive, it's fun, it's engaging, it's cool as hell.
Yeah.
Giving you a little dopamine hit.
It's getting you nowhere. It's not moving you forward. And honestly, I'm so pleased that gaming wasn't such a force when we were younger, because I probably would have been like, no, I'm not going to play guitar for 3 hours. I'm going to play Call of Duty. Let's go. And I just don't think that you would play the drums like you do now. That you would play bass, and I wouldn't be able to sing.
Well, I enjoyed video games when I was younger. I'm a huge Nintendo fan, and I could spend easily, wipe the floor with 4 hours playing games for sure. But nowadays, I couldn't do that now. I've just got other priorities. I've got things I need to focus on because I've invested in more than just that as my hobby. I like to play music. I like to skateboard and do more stuff that's outside. And this song's looking at the risks really associated with too much. When too much is too much, what does it cost?
Yeah, and that the line in it, don't let go of the controller, or is the controller holding you? And that's true not just for gamers and such, but social media and all that sort of thing as well. So I just kind of had a visual of like a really creepy hand just coming out of a screen and just grabbing hold of this young person as they were like, maybe we'll do a video clip for it one day. Oh, good. Enjoy the halftime riffs and the good vibes.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of the bangers of the album. Enjoy.
Oh!